Which Mario Kart game is the best in the series? Well, it depends on who you ask. Multiple things come into play: your experience with the game, your overall tastes, and which mechanics you value the most. For most people, the most modern game in the series is the best one due to it being the most balanced, having the best graphics, and being the least janky. For some people, including myself, Mario Kart Wii is the best game in the series, and I will be talking about why in this video. Make sure to grab some popcorn, hit that subscribe button, and I hope you enjoy the video. If you owned a Wii, you had to have had 3 of the 5 games. Those would be Super Mario Galaxy, Mario Kart Wii, Wii Sports, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and Wii Play. Mario Kart Wii was introduced in 2008 as the Mario Kart for the Nintendo Wii. This game is still played daily to this day through modding, but for this video I'm just going to stick with the base game. I just thought I would say that to bring up the strong community that this game has. Let's start with the most popular gimmick that this game has, which is the bundled Wii wheel. A lot of people look at this thing as a chance to roast the game, and to that I say, if you don't like it, then that's totally fine. There are a billion other ways you can play the game. Having this as an option should not be a downside to the game, and regardless, I actually like this thing. I mean, back when this game came out, this thing was the coolest thing ever. It was as if you were actually driving the kart by tilting the steering wheel. A lot of us really enjoyed this thing, but I had some friends and members in my family that didn't enjoy the wheel, to which, if you are one of those people, the remote and nunchuck combo is the best second option. There is the Pro controller, but I just find it so weird to do motion inputs with the D-pad. Everyone has different ways to control this game, and I love that there's all the options. Now getting into the actual content, the first thing is the character roster. Many can agree that this game has the best roster in the series. This game has the Double Dash roster, minus Petey Piranha and Paratroopa unfortunately, but it adds Baby Peach, Baby Daisy, Rosalina, Dry Bowser, the Mii, and of course Funky Kong. Also, they added Dry Bones from DS. Next are the vehicles, which is also a really significant part about this game. They introduced bikes to the series, which are really cool. In fact, you can pop wheelies for a speed boost. The vehicles overall in this game also look really cool. The color schemes of every vehicle change for every character. While there is more customization overall in Mario Kart 8, the vehicle combinations just don't look as cool. Now it's time for the gameplay. One very big flaw to this game is that bikes are very overpowered, which honestly is okay because everyone uses them due to them being cooler than karts. When they were designing this game, they had a very big goal, which was to get rid of snaking as much as possible. In Mario Kart DS, knowing this mechanic was such a big advantage and made the game really unfair for the players that didn't know how to snake. So karts ended up getting nerfed a lot, and on top of this, a lot of bikes had inside drifting, which was really great for Mario Kart Wii's track layouts. They can take the corners super sharp. Overall, this leads to karts sucking and bikes being OP. My personal favorite part about this game is the absolute chaos. That's right, I'm the kind of person that turns up the dial on this already crazy game and turns on frantic mode. Frantic mode in this game is a different breed. You get an average of 5 blue shells per race, you always get a powerful item, and it is a crazy time. This game has 32 tracks, 16 nitro and 16 retro tracks. The nitro tracks are incredible, and for the retro tracks, well, they're better than DS at least. The game starts off with the Mushroom Cup, which includes the Luigi Circuit, Moo Meadows, Mushroom Gorge, and Toad's Factory. It's a pretty solid cup, even if it does have a starter track. Next is the Flower Cup, which contains Mario Circuit, Coconut Mall, DK Summit, and Wario's Gold Mine. I really enjoy this cup. Again, decent even with a circuit. Moving on to the Star Cup, it starts off with my least favorite track in the game, Daisy Circuit. It may have way more content than the Luigi or Mario Circuit, but it's really unsatisfying and not very interesting to me. It gets better after that though, with Koopa Cape, Maple Treeway, and Grumble Volcano. This cup is the second best in the game, I would say. The last Nitro Cup of the game is the Special Cup, which is the best Mario Kart Cup of all time, and that will not change unless Mario Kart 9 goes absolutely nuts. It has Dry Ruins, Moonview Highway, Bowser's Castle, and Rainbow Road. This cup has the best desert track of all time, best traffic track of all time, best Bowser's Castle of all time, and yes, I will say it, best Rainbow Road of all time. Moving on to the retro tracks, we have 2 SNES tracks, 4 N64 tracks, 2 GBA tracks, 4 GameCube tracks, and 4 DS tracks. The Shell Cup is hot garbage with Peach Beach from Double Dash, Yoshi Falls from DS, Ghost Valley 2 from the SNES, and Mario Raceway from the N64. You know you're in trouble when the highlight of the cup is Mario Raceway. The next cup is the Banana Cup, which is a major improvement overall. It starts out with N64 Sherbet Land, then moves on to GBA Shy Guy Beach, Switch. Then we have Delfino Square from DS, and to end it off we have GameCube's Waluigi Stadium. Pretty decent retro cup. The third retro cup is the Leaf Cup, and it starts off with Desert Hills, not the best start. Next is GBA Bowser's Castle 3, then is N64 DK's Jungle Parkway, and to end it off we have Mario Circuit from Double Dash. This one isn't great, but it certainly is miles better than the Shell Cup. Like the Nitro Cups, the last cup for the retros is the best one out of the 4. It does have a bad start with the 6th circuit track in the game, but it is redeemed with the rest of the cup being Peach Gardens, GCN DK Mountain, and N64 Bowser's Castle. A great closeout to the game. The next thing is items. The new items are the Mega Mushroom, Pow Block, and of course the Thunder Cloud. The Mega Mushroom makes you bigger and able to squish players, however you are still vulnerable to stars and bills. The Pow Block is a greatly designed power-up, however I believe it's flawed. It is a middle placement power-up that wipes all power-ups from the racers in front of you and makes them have to shake to not get hit. But even if they don't get hit, they carry their momentum, so on turns this thing is deadly. And last is the Thunder Cloud. This thing sucks. I love the idea, but this thing is just annoying. So annoying in fact that it's removed from the game in a lot of online lobbies. Immediately when you get it, it spawns on you and starts the timer. You have to pass it to someone else before it applies lightning effects to only the person that is hit by it. The Mega Mushroom is the only new power from this game to ever return, and for good reason. Something I really like about this game is that there's so much to unlock. You start off with 12 characters and 18 vehicles, but you can unlock things to get 26 characters and 36 vehicles. The game even encourages you to play time trials by making many characters and vehicles unlocked by it. And last is battle mode. Now everyone knows Mario Kart Wii's battle mode kinda sucks, and I'm not afraid to say it. However, there are retro courses along with the new battle courses. For the new battle tracks, there's Block Plaza, Delfino Pier, Funky Stadium, Chain Chomp Wheel, and Thwomp Desert. The only one worth playing here is Funky Stadium. The retro courses are decent here, with SNES Battle Course 4, GBA Battle Course 3, N64 Skyscraper, GCN Cookie Land, and DS Twilight House. And that is Mario Kart Wii. Again, if it's not for you, that's totally fine. But this is my type of chaos, and I will forever love it. Stay tuned for me to rank all of its tracks. Thanks for watching, and I will see ya in the next one. Have a good one.